nice to see you. Please join this trip. As you can see, I'm a full gear ready to show you some beautiful fishery that's gonna be happening in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The big blues moved in and I'm here to catch them. Hopefully maybe a striped bass as well. So I'm gonna have a couple rods rigged and see if we can catch both species, but I'm excited about big chopper blues. They usually come here in the spring and they're big ones. I was here last year, had a great success catching some big blue fish, and I'm here to repeat them one. And stay tuned, maybe we can catch some massive fish and get us some good action. I'll need all the energy I can have. A little juice, a little coffee. I have 3 rods. I packed 3 rods here, a life jacket. Let me try. So I started my fishing world playing with my tackle and making some friends in the jetty, just exchanging some fish stories. The bite was very slow and those big blues weren't there at that particular time of the day. Other people were just throwing Divasol Pro minnows, and that was the first lure I put on. But then there was just this gentleman that was throwing like a kind of heavy duty sabiki rigs, and he started catching shad. And then later on, when the tide came in, we all started catching them for those that had like a smaller lures on the end of their line. And then I had my first fish in. All right, finally. All right, I work hard for this one. All right, baby, show yourself up. Oh, look. Notice how I hold this skate. This is a proper way of holding them, and they're very easy to maneuver then. But what a fight! And by the way, yes, they are very tasty, but they have to be quite big. So what I'm showing is that you can't cut off those wings, and in between that... But this is good. It's a bit bigger. The wings are very tasty. Alright. Yeah, you can eat them, but if they're a bit bigger, like your wings. No, it tastes very good. It's like scallop. Yeah, it tastes very good. Nice big shad. New Jersey tarpons.
Fucking one person knows what to do.
Yeah, and everyone kind of keeping it.
What is it? I'm like, that's candy, bro. That's fucking candy.
It's a striper candy. The reason we calling them a striper candy is because the guy next to me was using those big shads as a live bait. He was live lining them with a big circle hook in them, and he was trying to catch a big stripe bass. I'm gonna save them. You did it once, I'll do it once too. There has to be a reason why I was wearing the waders, right? Let me help you, okay? Let me go on the other side. Besides wearing spikes on my shoes, I'm still choosing the best way to approach those rocks because although this day was very calm, you never know when the big wave can come in, and I'm just cutting his lure off of some braided line on the rocks. As you can see, very few people are wearing a proper outfit like a waders and spikes, someone even in the flip-flops, and I find that to be quite dangerous because I have learned on my personal example that ocean can be very unpredictable, and it's very important to take ocean very seriously. I was saying to the other guy yesterday in the Baltimore Harbor, full moon, you know, they had the hatch of those 2-inch like pink things, like it's like a warm.
Yeah.
And I was walking the harbor and I see they slurping them. I went home, get a rod, came back like ultra light, like a freshwater rod. Oh boy, I had fun. Catfish and a striped bass, like anything small, they gulping it. I had fun.
Yeah, from Baltimore to Atlantic City, huh, in a day.
Bro, I'm crazy. Yeah, I had to come back to, you know, this night, but it's like a, you know, 2.5 hours. I enjoy exchanging fishing stories with this guy. He was gonna show me a big hook that the striped bass have banded for him last week, and I was telling him about my fishing stories. I'm more of a solo fisherman, but when I do get chance to talk to a fellow fisherman that is as crazy as I am, it makes me very happy. Majority of the fishermen were throwing salt pro menu that usually works really good, but this gentleman was trying to improvise and he wanted to lifeline those shads. For the same reason, I usually carry a lot of tackle too. For some magic reason, I actually had a big circle hook in my bag and I gave it to the guy.
I love you.
And then he actually got on hold on some shad that he was lifelining. You have to stay to the end to see what happened then.
Second, I had a fucking 15.
Someone told me that his biggest bass came on a cocktail blue. He did exactly that. You know, when the cocktail blue were like, you know, blitzing, and then he puts a cocktail blue on a circle hook and he gets his biggest striper. So I see you stayed through the half of the video, which I truly appreciate. I do admire people that like to learn, and here's a little rumble for you. The technique the gentleman was gonna use for lifelining a big shad actually makes a lot of sense. As you can see by his outfit compared to the other people, he's a seasonal fisherman, and that's why he and I kinda had this thing in common, exchanging the stories. One of my other objectives for this trip was to play with my outfits, and I took this 3-piece travel rods with me, which is the Diva rod, and there's also Diva Sertel reel on it that I'm planning to take to my tropical vacation. It's called Diva Saltiga. It's basically a JT rod. It's 7.4 medium heavy, basically like a popper rod. But let's get back to action. The guy actually then decided to cut shad on 3 pieces again. If first approach didn't work, he tries something else. That might be a bad idea.
I get a big ass look.
No, the stripers like the heads too.
Float the head out there.
Because, you know, striped bass is on the bottom, and the bluefish are chopping like a bunker. So they like the heads because that's their scraps. They're really lazy.
They are.
Not like blues. Blues are fucking dumb. I was watching these Australian YouTubers and they were calling them Tyler, and I'm looking and it's like a bluefish, right? And they do have them in Australia and Mediterranean Sea too. Like bluefish is everywhere. And in Florida too. So I was using a big bucktail on the bottom in the hope to catch a big bass, but the teaser on top, I kind of put it for the shad. So if the occasional shad would swim by, I would appreciate that one. But then I will switch to the diamond jig now, just to cast a little further to bring lure a little bit faster. And I was getting a little bit frustrated, to be honest with you, with this bite, because my expectations were so high for this evening. I drove a long distance for that one, and I was hoping for some bluefish, but I actually didn't catch a bluefish that evening. So I was getting again very frustrated. And the mistake I made is that I had my expectations high. And the reason I had them is because the tide was coming in right at the sunset. And in my fishing logic, this is like the best time ever to catch a big striped bass. But once again, the expectations ruin your joy. So that's why I would strongly suggest know the things that will help you to catch fish. Like a moving water is great, and evening and morning bites are always the best. But it's just understand that you're gonna get skunked. All fishermen, even the experienced one, are getting skunked. So I just then relaxed and put a small epoxy jig on the end of my line, and I actually then started catching shad one after the other one, and I was giving them away to people in the jetty. And the guy next to me did not give up. He actually then chopped that shad on pieces, and he was using a bottom rig. Basically, he had the sinker and again a big circle hook, and he was putting a big chunk of that shad on the bottom in hope for a lazy stripe bass finally come in and slurp that piece. But you have to stay a bit longer to see what happened with that technique. I don't know if you noticed, but this is like a tackle shop here again. I had a circle hook for the guy. I had a sliding sinker thing because he was looking for one. I was gonna give him this old jig head of mine, and I actually should give tours away for the other people just to get into fishing, because they were watching us catching the fish and they were using some Walmart bait and they didn't catch anything. So it was like they deserved to like the hobby like I do. And the guy that was catching shad did give them those sabiki rigs. They're also called like a mackerel rig that you can put on, and the blues will go for it. It's just the problem is that if the bluefish goes for those mackerel rigs, they will gonna shred it apart. Up, I'm on, and I'm off, and on again. Notice how Shad went for the teaser on top. You guys want this one? Yeah. Yeah.
You want it? I do want it. You pick it out.
YouTube channel?
What?
YouTube channel? You record for YouTube?
Yeah.
You have YouTube channel?
Yeah, little one. Just.
For fishing?
Yeah.
Look.
So the guy in the jetty asked me if I have a YouTube channel, and I go yes. And here in the later episode, I'm defending my reasons why a dentist would want to have a YouTube channel. Please put the like and subscribe to support me. So I was like, you know what? I've been studying for like 10 years for this profession. I have to have a hobby. All right, let's see how we're gonna handle that one. Lift it up, lift you up right there. It's a shad madness.
It's hot, man.
Yeah, you guys want him? Yeah, you think he'll...
Like, you don't want to fish while you fishing. Just fishing.
It's my predatory instinct. You know, we've been in civilization for very little, you know, there's a caveman in me. That needs to come out. This is how he's coming out. This is my caveman.
Are you going to keep any fish?
Yeah, if I catch a small bluefish, I'll keep a small bluefish. Or like a legal stry bass. I'll keep that, yeah. There's gotta be a bass and slurping those shads here for sure.
No, where are the bass though?
They have
Can't
to
have
be.
a fucking shad, no bass.
Alright, yeah. That becomes easy, man.
You got the hang of it now?
Yeah. It really don't matter. Bring a bucket. Here's another pro tip. You see that little pink lure? You always want to have a little heavy box of Jetty on
with you.
fire.
You never know when the fish are going to be keen on a little bait. Holy shit, I got 4. You know that?
Uh-huh.
You got 4 on there? I'm calling the game warden on you.
That's illegal! Oh, that's a Christmas tree.
Oh my God, hold on.
That's it, go home. Go home.
Come on, I know there's a striper out there something.
My goodness. Oh. Like its biggest brother, a tarpon, these shads are the same family and they were hard to hook. They have a very like a bony mouth that hook is hardly penetrate through, and hopefully one day I can share with you a video of me catching a huge tarpon. Keep missing it. They're like all over here. My partner in crime did not give up. He was patiently waiting for his bite and he was rewarded with this nice fight.
Yo, girl. This is your night. I'ma make you feel right.
Hold on, Pablo. Sorry. No, you got 4. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know.
I'll figure it out tomorrow.
Where's your net? You don't have a net?
No.
Oh, I should have brought my net. Is that a shark? That's a shark. It's a shark, Nick.
Sorry.
Where your phone? Wait, hold on. Wait, don't make it like me. Hold on. Wait, you don't put towards me.
It has no teeth, don't worry about it. It has no teeth.
Them things still eat people.
No, it eats crabs. Yeah.
And I can get your wire.
Here's another fun fact for you. Here it's regarded as a trash fish, that shark, but in England, where people like to eat fish and chips, that fish is actually the one they use now. Traditionally, cod used to be used for fish and chips, but that's why it's important to preserve our fishing resources for the next generation. The good rule of thumb is only to keep what you're gonna cook that day. When I look back at this episode, and for those that stayed with me to the end, thank you very much for staying. Those fish were very unique. It was a pretty big shad. It's very rare that you can catch them. So that shad in essence became a trophy fishing for me that evening, and that will stay in my memory forever. But I will deliver on my promises, and I will catch a big massive chopper blue like I wanted in this episode. So for that you have to like and subscribe and stay tuned for my next video. Herring on steroid or poor man's tarpon, New Jersey tarpon, hickory shad. People were calling them herring, but I don't think they're herring. I'm not the biggest expert in those, but it was still fun. You know, the guy next to me was catching a big dogfish when he was using those as a bait. We were all hoping for big striped bass to come over because they are here. They're around in these rocks, and there's some weak fish here and a fluke. So there's fish around if you're willing to put some time in and learn fishing here for sure. There were a lot of newbies in the Jetty today, and as well as experienced fishermen. Everyone had time. Everyone were catching those shad. You know, there's no need to hate them. It's just a fish that you can catch and have a lot of fun. Some people kept them. I never keep them. I never eat them. I think they have too many bones. I think I might have kept one time. Yeah, that was way too many bones. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the show, a little bit of music, and stay tuned. We're definitely gonna come back here, and maybe you learn something. Keep your expectations low. Just enjoy what you can get. So stay in, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna catch those chopper blues. I'm pretty much sure. So stay tuned. Take care.
Yo.